You guys know what that is? That's the guy I have to beat to the rock. That's the guy that Caltrans hired to clean all the rock off the road that fell on the approach to the Caldecott Tunnel at Fish Ranch Road, my favorite quarry. And you see that right there? That's a big landslide that came down. And what's really lame is that Caltrans workers, all they did was for like a week, they just put cones around it. And there's a bunch of rock right on the edge of the road, like big rocks. Wait till you see this thing. I already collected a whole bunch yesterday. I already cleaned it up. I picked up all these rocks from the side of the road that if someone hit late at night, they're dark rocks, they look like shadows, they would wreck their car. They could probably spin out. They could cause a major like fatality accident. And all Caltrans did was put cones around them, when all it would have taken was probably like 20 minutes with two guys to throw them off the side of the road. They're still there. And it's been like a week and a half since the storm. So I saw these yesterday, and hauling my palms. I have my trailer back there, and wanted to prep everything so I have spend as little time on the road as possible. Look, got my Golden Gate Palms bright orange Caltrans style t-shirt, and I think I got here just in time. These guys are doing major work on the other side. There's an even bigger landslide that closed the whole entrance on the eastbound lanes. So I'm sure these rocks over here are lower priority. These rocks are the best rocks in the vicinity. It's an especially nice vein of squared off hard volcanic rock. You use it for steps, curbs, one big one for focal boulder. So anyway, I'm gonna go rescue this stuff. If I don't rescue it, look, this is where it ends up. In this big pile. Oh no, he knows I'm filming him now. This big pile, and they're just gonna dump this stuff like who knows where, some landfill. But instead it's going to live a glorious life at my nursery. Let's go get it. Check this out. I already cleaned a bunch of this off the road. They left all this rock out here. I mean, come on guys, Caltrans. Let's just get a little elbow grease out and, you know, do some real work. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna clean this freeway up. Citizens arrest on the rock. Come on, man. If you hit one of these little rocks, you're gonna spin out, oh, bam, kill a couple people. I mean, come on, these guys were here like 10 days ago. They could have just thrown this off the road or taken it home, put it in their garden. Anyway, I tried to get this big rock yesterday, couldn't do it because my battery was dead in my trailer. Look, I just backed this thing up. I was guessing it. I wanted to be right next to this rock, but I couldn't see it from way up there. So look how close I got. That's the width of a cell phone right there. Well, I'm gonna put this thing on. Here we go. See if you can watch me if you want. Right there. Yeah, put this right there. There's a big rock. My civic duty now. Alright, let's get out of here. Gary Gregg, making California great again by doing Caltrans work for them. That's the before picture. And that right there is the after shot. You can thank me later if maybe I saved your life. I don't know, maybe not, but possibly. Where'd the rock come from? Rock came from way up there. Came all the way down through the hill here, tumbled all the way down. Pretty big landslide, biggest one I've seen. We had 6 inches of rain. This is an inverted volcano here, Sibley Volcanic Park. And I think I'm gonna hit the road. I was only here for about 10 minutes. Leave the world a better place than you found it. I think I just did. It's my motto. And there's the on-ramp that's totally shut down on the other side. That's a much bigger job. So I'm gonna pass on helping on that one. I think I have enough rock. The rock that I got, I threw off the side of the road a lot of the little ones. It's like fishing. Throw the little ones back and just take the big ones. Got some nice big rock. It's really beautiful. And my desert garden has a gorgeous chocolate color to it. So pretty. Looks just like Death Valley or something like that. And I am out of here. Whoosh. All right, not a bad haul. Killed 2 birds. Made California not only great again, I made it safer again. Safe again. It was safe, and then it wasn't safe because all the rock fell on the road. Now it's safe again, which makes it great again. And my nursery is now going to be greater. So the rocks aren't that strong. A couple pieces falling off. But here is the Grand Marquis rock. Now imagine this rock, when I first got there yesterday, it was only about 2 feet. Granted, there were cones out there, but it's only 2 feet off of the white line. So if you veered at all, you're going to impact this thing. And I can guarantee you very bad things would happen. It's just a matter of degree of bad things based on pure chance. But anyway, like imagine there was like a tanker truck going by next to you. You hit it, you swerved. That thing swerved to miss you. It tipped over, and then it just incinerated everything. That actually happened once in the tunnel, right? It's like maybe a quarter mile up the road inside the tunnel. You can look that up. A bunch of people died. Anyway, this was from yesterday. All of this rock was between the edge of the asphalt and the road, and I picked out the biggest ones and got them on the trailer, brought them here, put them on pallets. Here's rock. I've collected some of this rock along the side of the road, here, there, and everywhere. I had to remove these because I took out the big Chilean wampum and sold it. Put this Parajubea in its place. It's a little stressed out. I was a little rough on it, but it'll be fine. And then look what we do with the rock, people. Look how pretty this is. You know, not only do I get rock, but I get skulls. Yeah, I love skulls. So if you have skulls you don't want, bring them here and we'll gladly take them and put them in our desert garden. But yeah, these are all rocks that I've gotten. I haven't paid for a single rock. They're just rocks that I've collected that didn't have a home. There's a beautiful Baja VW van in there you can't see. Like edging for the garden. So we have one more big one. We'll put that somewhere as a feature rock. And then we'll probably add on to our edging somewhere in our garden. We have to redo this area with all those rocks that we had to move out. Too wet now. But I'm probably going to continue this beautiful sort of Baja-esque landscape with all this beautiful broken chocolate rock from that very same vein. We're going to continue that. Look how pretty it looks with all the rock. Isn't that gorgeous? So instead of that rock being buried forever somewhere, wherever they're going to haul it off to, mixed with dirt and junk, I'm going to add it in here now. I'll probably put that really big rock, maybe like right there, so you see a big rock. That way the rock theme kind of continues to the garden. Anyway, that's pretty much what we did. And fun thing about YouTube, you can either like it or dislike it. And I'm sure this will be a controversial video. People will say, you can't do that for whatever reason. Safety, whatever. I was only there for 10 minutes. There were cones out. My hazards were on, just like if you had pulled over and your tire had popped and you had to fix it. Orange shirt. And I eliminated a serious hazard from the side of the road. So we'll see the comments and see if you think I done a good thing or I done a bad thing. I don't know, but whatever. It's whatever. It's what I did. So I think I did a good thing. Make the world prettier and safer. How can you argue with that? All right, over and out. That's trouble trying to attack himself.
But I wanted to give you an update at the end of the video. On my way home from the nursery, I'm watching the 49ers, if you're wondering. Getting beat by the Cardinals. On the way home from the nursery, I looked over on the side of the freeway, and there was a dude in a small little red car, probably about 70 years old, loading rock from my quarry. Of course, he got all the leftover little ones, because I got there first. But on the very same day, you had more than one oddball person picking rock from the side of the road. So I'm not the only one, if you were wondering. Go Niners.